Hello gang, hello friends, hello gang friends. Welcome back. Can you two boys behave please? Thank you for joining me today. I hope this video finds you well. Are you well? I hope you're well. If you're new, hello. My name is Jo and I do nail stuff. She does stuff, nail stuff, and stuff she does nail stuff with nail stuff and stuff for nails. I'm back with another off-camera video. If you can hear a commotion in the background, like that tapping, it's a tail because Dexter's got a friend round. He's having a sleepover with his friend Ralph. And they're being a bit chaotic right now. I'm doing 2 nails in a red, 2 nails in this perfect black from Madame Glam, which is just the best. Look at this black. Look at it. So I'm going to do 2 nails like this, and then the 5th nail, not sure yet. I think in the video I saw, well, it wasn't a video, it was a moving picture. A video, but it wasn't like a tutorial. It was just the set being wiggled like this. I think there was just over half of the nail in red, and I've kind of drawn something up based on what I remember the set looking like, so at least that way it ensures that it's not exactly the same, but hopefully not too different because it's a lovely set. At the top of this one I think she's left it clear, but I'm going to do a very thin coat of this sheer pink, which is what I use for French manicures, just to kind of mimic the nail bed a little bit. We're going to start a tartan now. I'm using, this is a sheer black. Sometimes they're called jelly polishes, sometimes they're called glass gels. But if you don't have one, you could mix a little bit of black, sorry, with some base coat, and then it will be sheer. But make sure you mix it well, otherwise it can go a bit streaky. So we'll get a thickish line of this down here, and then we'll do a couple going across. And I want to make sure on all the nails that are having this tartan, the horizontal lines are in the same place. So when you line them up, they'll all be in the same place. Now I'm going to take a normal black, so not a sheer black. We're going to do a line here. Boom. And I can't be bothered to flash that, so we'll get this one on as well. Whoop. I sometimes stop halfway because when I do it all from this angle, pardon my stomach grumbling, then I just always fuck it up. Not dissimilar to circles, horizontal lines are not my friends. Let's cure that. Now I've mixed a gold pigment with some base coat. You could use a gold chrome, or if you have a highly pigmented gold polish. And then we're going to add some gold lines on here as well. I'm going to do it down the side of this sheerish one. I'm saying sheerish now because it's not as sheer as I'd like it to be. And then I think one across the top of them as well. So using the line from the sheer line, the sheerish line, as a guide. So no line stress, we've already done it. Fudge sticks. Okay, it's a bit thicker, no problemo. Bit of a problemo, going to leave it. Cure. Before we do any white, I'm going to matte top this. I know, but I think it's going to be a mostly matte set. Is everybody okay? All the boys okay? Yes? Oh, they're looking at each other like, let's rumble. I don't know what this gold's going to go like matte, but we're going to put white on top, and I want the white to be white. Ooh, I think I like it matte. My sheer definitely doesn't look sheer enough, does it? But I think it's still nice. But we're going to add, I'm going to use gel paint for this next bit. You could use gel polish, but because I've matte everything, I can put gel paint on top without having to top it. But if you didn't have a gel paint or a gel that didn't need topping, then do this before you matte. Yes. So I've got some gel paint, and I think she had hearts on hers. So naturally, we're doing stars. Because stars are just freaking awesome. Love stars, love space, love stars and moons, planets, galaxies. Anyway, so I find the smaller the star, the easier it is. There's less room for error. So we'll do little dinky star. Oh, look at you, little star. So cute. And let's do another one. One star is never enough. It will get lonely. I'm going to flash that. Right, that arm's being a bit frilly. Stop being fancy. Arm. Oh, his head's a bit flat. He's been donked on the head. Let's give it a little point. Point. Oh, don't faff. Don't faff. You're faffing. Put it in the lamp. I just flashed that for 10 seconds. I like to do that with detail. Oh, apparently I'm doing dots. Just picked up my brush. And out came a dot. Just to give it a little, I don't know, twinkle. Is that enough? Should they be bigger? Maybe a little bit bigger. More purposeful dots. Intentional dots. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. More, do we think? Over there? No. Cure. I've done the same on this one, but I've switched the sides of the sheer. That's me trying to do air quotes whilst holding things. The sheer-ish polish to the other side. So I'm going to matte this. And now I want to do a snowflake with, I'm going to do it with gel paint. I think I've been doing them with gel polish, have I? Or have I done some with gel paint? Can't remember. So many snowflakes recently. Oh. Whoop. I've done it just, oh, that's wonky. I've done it just away from that line so this white line doesn't go on that black line. And then out from here. Whoop. It's nice having two dogs in the house again. I used to have two at the same time. So I'm going to figure out where the centre is and then do little V, upside down V, in between each of these lines. I can never get them the same height though. There, maybe, there, I don't know, there, and there. Let's do that all the way around. I've flashed these in place. They're not all perfectly even, the little pointy bits, but I think that's as good as it's going to get today. And I want to do dots on the end. I want to do more little lines here, but I, for some reason, feel like I should get the dots on first. I don't know why. Boop, 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 peel, boom, bop, bam. Now let's do our little lines. I've flashed the dots. I think it was just to determine how much room I had, really. Well, I don't know why I did the dots first. It just made sense in my brain skull. I don't want these ones to touch here. They are to be socially distant. Little line, that's too close to the middle. This line's not long enough, is it? Too late, Joseph. Too late. Do we need to get a star on here? I think we need to. Not so much a case of wanting to, case of needing to. It's a case of wanting to, let's be honest. I'm starting to really like painting with gel paint. I've only very, very recently started using it. and I thought I'd really struggle because it is a lot thicker, but it lets you sort of stretch it out. But I've had it for ages, I just never used it. I've been avoiding using it because I was just so used to painting with gel polish consistency. But if you're in the same boat and sort of avoiding it, definitely have a go with it, because I'm really liking it. I feel like I've got more control because it's thicker. It's not moving as freely. I'm making it move. And of course, some dots. Dot, maybe? I've deviated so much from the picture I saw, or the moving picture, the video, the wiggly picture. It was a wiggly picture, but it's definitely inspired by. Right, let's cure that. So this black one has baubles, 2 baubles, one overlapping the other, and I think she's got similar on the other black one. I can't remember, but I think I might just do one big one, big old ball. So I'm doing them in white first because the red won't show up very well on the black. I mean, it will show up, but it will change the colour of it a bit, and we want it to be the same as the tartan ones. It will be quite a lot darker otherwise. So we'll get this bauble on, and before I cure it, I will get the other one on as well, which this overlaps, but I want to get the shape first. I don't know why I didn't start with a dotting tool. We know the circles don't like me. It's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger as I try and make it more round. Get the one behind it, which is maybe here. Like that. And then we'll fill that in like that. They've got a little bit bigger and then we'll cure. Now we can go over them with the red, and we've got a nice bright red that matches our tartan. I might do 2 coats. I should really be using a different brush, because otherwise I'm going to still be here in a few days.
3 hours later.
I think there's a white line separating these two, which I want to do once I've matte topped, but I'm going to do a very, very faint mark just so I can see where to do my detail too. I'm going to flash it. I think I'll show you on this one what I'm going to do on the little one, because it will be easier to see because it's bigger. I'm going to do a straight line down the centre of this, not so sheer. I have added some base coat to it, so it's a bit more sheer now. And then we're going to go from the centre again and go round to the centre at the bottom. And this will hopefully give it the illusion that it's coming on the outside. It's going all the way round. Not so much round actually, that will be this way. Top to bottom. Although it is round because it's a fucking ball, so whichever way you look at it, it's going round. And then the same here. Do I want 3 of this? Yeah, why not? Going like that. It's kind of like the power on sign. And then I'm going to cure those fully. So then we'll go round, but we want it to dip down, because imagine if the ball was this way, it's going to curve. So we could do that. We could do curve, same as we just did, but just from the other side. So starting in the center here, curving, and then coming up towards the center on this end. Does that make any sense? So that is also going round. Let's thicken it up a smidgeroo, just a smidgeroo. So I'm going to do this on the little one as well, but I just figured it'd be easier to show you on this one. I'm going to take some black gel paint now. I'm going to do a very thin line here, going straight down. So this is going to match our tartan, and then I think I'll put one here because I want to put the gold line, or should I put that there and a gold line in the middle? Maybe. Yes, maybe. No? What do we think? Let's do, I want to do 2 gold lines actually, so let's do this one across the centre ish, going up at the sides, and then cure. So now we're going to take the gold and I'm going to follow this black sheer line, although it wasn't the best line to start with. Probably shouldn't be following it. It's not a leader. Then I definitely want one down here. I think I want 2 gold horizontal lines. You can never have too much sparkly gold. Making sure to be curving the whole time so that you can get to the centre here on this side. And then I think I'll flash that before doing the next one. Shall we get another one here? Why not? And up. Is it too curved? I don't think we're going to tell until it's all topped with matte or shiny, because there's just loads of light lines at the moment. So we've got the same-ish on this one. I think she had a little bead, some caviar beads and a crystal. Teeny tiny one. I'm putting these on now because I want to matte everything and I want to use the matte to seal in around them. I need a little bit more here and here, and also some down here because she had some caviar beads at the bottom. I'm sure she did. Let's put 2 there. Boop. I'll sort those out in a sec. Let's just get them on. Boop, boop, beep. 3 at the bottom in a little triangle. Bing, boom, bing, bing, ba-boom. Let's faff around with them so they're where we want them before they go in the lamp. Where are you off to? Will you do as you're told? Right, into the lamp. Very fancy baubles. I had my niece help me decorate the tree the other day, and I said, remember last year, Rosie, when you dropped some baubles, more than one, and they smashed? Shall we try and avoid that this year? And she says, oh look, I've got 3 there. That's handy. And she said, I'm a grown-up now, Joe. It's not going to happen. Well, it was about 17 seconds later that she dropped and smashed a bauble. Now who's the grown-up? She's 9. Now let's matte everywhere. Not over the crystal. Will you fuck off? Not over the crystals, obviously. But we're going to use it to seal them in. So I'm going to get all around them. We're going to get all up in their business. Underneath. Into the nooks and crannies around the crystal. Is there bits, specks of stuff in my matte top coat? Maybe I've just got glitter in my eyeballs. Wouldn't be the first time. Right, let's cure that. I've matte this, I've missed a bit, but that's fine. Shall we get a bit fancy pants with this one? I think, oh, I've missed a bit there as well. Oh well, I think I'm going to mix some of this, hello, with some base coat and just paint over that. Stop the presses. I did mix it with some base coat, but then I've just realised I want to mix it with a top coat that has a tacky layer once cured, because, ooh, look at that, because I want to paint on top of it. So I want it tacky when it's cured, but I want it to be finished once it's wiped after it's been cured. So I'm using a tacky top. I'm going to go follow the line of the bauble. That will do. And just make this one all spanking sparkly. I think applying it like this with a brush and mixing the glitter is easier than covering it. And well, you could just put a tacky top down and then pour glitter over it, but this way you've got a bit more control and see where you're going better. Oh, look at this. I don't know if there's glitter in the picture. My clients will say, oh, I like this, I've never had that colour before. And I'll be like, yeah, you did, you had it 3 years ago when you went to that party of your friends, and this happened and that happened and this happened, and on that finger we had this glitter and blah blah blah. But don't ask me what I had for breakfast yesterday. Well, I don't eat breakfast, so I can answer that. I'm going to cure this. Shall we try and do a teeny tiny snowflake in here? Let's. Just a nice dot one. What am I doing? Is this right? Let's just see how it goes. And then pull up. Might need to redot. Careful. Careful. Oh, dot. Careful. Careful. Did I just give up halfway through my dots? Right, dot. Doop. There should be one there as well. Ready? Careful. Oh, go through the dot for once in your life. Let's redot that and that. Oh, and that one. Let's pop one there. Just a little one over here. Bit of a dot here. There. And there. Let's flash. We're going to start with our string dilly bits. String. Don't know why I'm talking like Ned Flanders. And I think I want just a random bit of string just down here, because we can add dots to it. Dots. Let's flash as we go with this. I feel like I haven't painted a star in the last 30 seconds of my life. Let's get a star on. Star. Sometimes I'm in my own way. You know, right now, my hand is in the way. This hand is in the way. Line. Aside from the fact that I think I wipe off more gel paint on the side of the pot than I actually put on my brush, I am definitely liking what it's doing for my star game. I think my stars are neater. Though I haven't finished this one yet, so I should just shut the fuck up in case. Come on, be pointy. Be pointy. Meep. When concentrating. Oh no! Joe. No, 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 no! Now this one's too skinny. Now his head's too small. Don't want a small head. It's a clever star. It's got a big brain. Let's bring it up a bit. I suppose at least I started really small. Okay. Okay. Salvaged? I think it's salvaged. Let's put some dots on our thingamabobs. Strings. Like a dot on a string. I think that song's before my time, but I'm sure I've heard it more than I'd like to. It's puppet, not a dot. Like a puppet on a string. See, dots just add a bit of magic, don't they? They do. Suddenly this string doesn't look like a bit of string. It looks like festive. You know, that kind of fairy string that's got the wispy sort of glitter strands in it. That's what dots do. The wonder of dots. Let's put one here. Just one. I can control myself and just do one dot. I don't have a problem. Should I get... Oh, no. See? No. Let's flash. Shall we mess around with the space we've got here? What should we do? Let's do a line. Then what? That's Ralph barking. Dexter's sleepover buddy. He's fine. I've just been down and sat with them for about half an hour. He is fine. He's just, I don't know. Just gonna let them sort of bark it out for a minute. What am I doing? Dots? Okay, dots it is. Boop and boop. Should we do some more bits that join in the middle? Like this. Up and down. 1 and 2. I feel like I need something else on this snowflake. Oh, little army bits. As in arms, not a snowflake army. I will go down and check on them again in a second, even though they're fine. Star boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, star boom, 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 ba-dum, star boom, do 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 do, star, do 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 do. The arm point connects to the leg point. The leg point connects to the arm point. The head isn't pointed. What shall we do? I'm wheezy. I'm having a wheezy day. Oh, I think it's Dexter's sleepover friend. It's a new type of hair. My lungs aren't happy about it. I kind of want to put a snowflake here, but I think it might be too fussy. So instead, we'll do a dot. Boop. Why not? Is it a bit lost? Do I need one down here? Here? Here. Definitely. Boop. Let's do a thin white line just round this side a bit. Letting it really wisp off. Maybe a bit from the bottom as well, do we think? Tiny bit. I haven't really been following any kind of order of how I'm doing things. I'm just grabbing bits here and there of certain ones. So let's put a dollop of no white top there. And then I can just use that as my palette to spread it out and outline. Oh, I can feel I'm getting really wheezy. That's not good. What's everybody asked for Christmas? What have you asked for Christmas? Because I never know. I've asked for a certain necklace. Other than that, I don't know. But when shopping for people online, buy myself loads of stuff. But when somebody actually asks me what I want, I can't think of anything. I can usually think of things. It's normally around Christmas Eve that I suddenly have all these ideas that would be great gifts for me. But it's a bit late then. So I just buy them myself whilst I'm Christmas shopping for everybody else. 1 for them, 2 for me. Right, let's cure. I think we do need just a very thin, same as on the other side, just a little bit there and then let it wisp off. Really thin. And then same here. Whoop. Thin, getting thinner and thinner and thinner, wisping off, just to define the outline of our bauble. So we'll cure that. Can you see what I've changed since about 5 seconds ago? If you can, leave a comment and you will win respect. Topped this bauble with no wipe, but we can wipe this one now because we did that with the tacky top coat so that it was sort of prepared for the white paint. Now we've done the white paint, we can wipe the tack off of the red bit. I need to do something with this one, don't I? It's annoying me, just sat here doing nothing. I'm going to put some, oh wait, do I want a, no, I don't know. I'm just going to put some blingy bits here. I think she has a bit like this, I can't remember now. I am picturing 2 different sets that I've merged together. Let's put this here. Did I put the right amount of gel down? No. Do you know what's bugging me right now? The fact that if I'd have thought about this earlier, I would have done this in the centre, because now that's just off. That's annoying. Don't dwell on it. Again with another stellar crystal placement from Miss Jo's. This is not the place to come for crystal placement ideas. No, 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 no. Oh, is that ridiculous? A little bit. Let's put some caviar beads in there. 1, 2, 3. Let's put one on the end. Little bead. Just quietly, just put it there quietly. Don't shout. Is that a thing? I'm not sure that it is, Jo. I don't really think you've done anything here. I'm going to cure it. Let's mat this. Matthew. Put some Matthew on. And then I've had an idea. I think I might see what it looks like to shiny top over all the gold lines. What do you think? What do you think? Could look awful, but I don't have to cure it if I don't like it. Make sure Matthew gets in all the nooks and crannies. Rogue bit of glitter there. Are you cured in? Oh, you are. Never mind. Don't tell anyone. I think I want a white line here, do I maybe? I'm not sure. Just to sharpen up this separated bit. And of course we'll add a star. I didn't have any plans for stars on this set, and now let's have a look. Yep, there's stars on every nail. Boop. Okay, little star. I'm not going to do any snowflakey stuff on this because I just don't have the energy. Oops. That'll do. Dot, dot, cure. Okay, I tried my idea and I love it. Shining just that, so we'll go across as well. I don't think it looks like matte with just random shiny bits. I think it looks still like matte everywhere, but somehow the glitter is sparkly. Yeah. Oh, shaky. Yes, 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 yes. Definitely. So I'll do that on all of the gold bits. Should I do it on the gold bits on the baubles? Oh, they're shiny already. Don't need to. Alrighty. Cure. Doesn't that make all the difference, I think? Still matte, but just shiny lines. And I'm not even mad at my crystal placement on that other one now that it's shiny. Shall we have a look at the full set? Okay! So here is the final set. I'm quite concerned that I have rambled and it's all been a bit bitty and not helpful. I'm sorry if that's the case. I hope you've enjoyed it either way. I'm really glad it went over the gold stripes with shiny top coat. I think that's made all the difference. And I will find the picture, or the pictures, because I think this is definitely a mashup of two things that I'd seen and I got confused and just put them all together. But I'll find the pictures and I'll put the details of who they're by in the description. I appreciate you being here, I really do. I love that you're coming back and watching the daily Advent videos. It really means a lot. I'm sorry if I don't sound enthusiastic. I am mentally and physically drained. But yes, I hope you like the set. Let me know what you think in the comments below, or just come and say hello. Let me know how you are. I'm glad you're all here and I hope you like this. If you do, then give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I mean, if you want to, you don't have to subscribe. Hit the button. I appreciate being here so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.